Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. Chris was telling us about his trip.
Yes. I already mostly talked about Epic. Epic's probably the most interesting part. There's a lot of shit at Epic. But, you know what? I can still talk about Epic a little bit. So, actually, you know what? Let me start back to the very beginning of the trip.
Yeah. Paint us a picture with your words, Chris.
So, the first day we go, and we have no knowledge of the area. We've never been there before. I know that the park is, like, walkable distance, but, like, again, I haven't been to Florida since I was, like, 5. I don't know how long
about to go charge into enemies?
I don't know.
This isn't such a bad place, you know?
Okay, good.
Plenty of water.
What are you waiting for? Get it?
No.
So the first day we get there, we get to the hotel room, we check in, we put all our stuff away, and we're like, alright, well, let's go to City Walk, which is Universal's, like, shopping and entertainment food area, right? Mm-hmm. It's free, essentially. You don't need a ticket, but it's like, but you have to walk through it to get to the parks. So we're like, we'll go there.
How come?
I'm like, alright. So we go there. It's hot.
Of course.
I did not apply nearly enough sunscreen. I was like, I'll put on some sunscreen. I didn't put on enough sunscreen. I didn't put on any sunscreen for my face or my hands.
Mistake was made.
And immediately was like, well, that was a mistake. You know what's funny? Face, not really a problem. Recovered pretty easily. We weren't out peak sun, probably helped. But my hands were like, ooh, this was a mistake. My left hand was like burning after the walk. And then we were also like, let's never do that walk again, because that walk was hot as shit. Damn, he jumped out of it. Dude. Can you stop being a fucking... Okay.
No, he can't. He literally can't.
Anyways. So we're getting there, and we're like, we already had reservations for the Chocolate Emporium, which is that crazy milkshake place that serves a bunch of like chocolate-based foods. But that's not for like several hours. We're already there, and we're like, okay, so like, what do we do? So we're just walking around aimlessly, looking at stuff, taking pictures, sightseeing stuff. And then, so we can't go to the parks yet. We don't have tickets yet, essentially, for that day. So we go to, what's this, you know the slushy machines that like a 7-Eleven or like any convenience store?
Correct, yes, I know what you're talking about.
There's a place called Fat Tuesdays, which is just that, but they're mixed with like hard alcohol. And when I say hard alcohol, I
know
mean
what you
like very fucking hard.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I was like, so my sister wanted to get one of those. And I don't drink much. But I was like, fuck it. I'll get one. So I'm looking at it, and they have, like... Some of them are, like... I'm like, some of these flavors look like they're the same flavors, but they have a different name, and they have this thing called, like, Octane next to them. It's, like, Octane 108. Which, after looking up, I found out was it's a strong cacophony of, like, various alcohols mixed together.
Oh boy.
Like, very strong. So I was like, alright, so I'm looking at their menu. Because I'm like, I'm debating if I'm gonna get one. So I'm looking at the menu, and I'm like, alright. And I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll get a mix of, like, the red and the blue one. And I'm looking at the ones that I want to get, and they have Octane 108 on it. And I'm sitting there like, I don't know what the fuck that means. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So I look. So I'm now looking over at their board, and their board is explaining it. So the lightest stuff they have is rum. So it's mixed with rum. And then the hard stuff is Octane 108, and that's mixed with like a hard rum, vodka, other various ones all mixed together. It's like a super strong fucking hit. And I'm like, and I'm looking at their menu, and their menu is just like, blah, 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 Octane. Our strongest drink. Huge, bold, red font. And I go, alright, well, that's probably not a good idea. And then I'm looking at all the other ones, and the other ones are like rum, also very strong. And I'm like, every fucking drink on this menu is strong. Alright. Whatever, we ballin'. I'm on vacation, so fuck it. So we get there, and my sister orders the rum one with an extra shot. That's what she orders. And I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at it, and I come up in line, and she's like, what do you want? And for reasons that I can't explain other than, well, here I am.
YOLO.
Yeah. She's like, what do you want? And I was just like, it can be the red octane and the blue octane mix, thank you. And she was like, you want a shot with that? And I was like, no. Would you want me to die?
For sakes of YOLO.
Like, literally, like, I came up, I was like, I'm like, I should get, like, one of the lighter ones. And then, like, the minute she was like, what do you want? And I was like, fuck it!
Fuck it, we ball.
So I got a mixture of their 2 heaviest drinks. And she was like, you want an extra shot with that? And I was like, no, I don't want an extra shot
No,
with
this is
that.
already more alcohol than alcohol we should be consuming.
And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. No thank you.
You don't really drink either, so like that was probably hit you like a fucking freight train.
I drink really sporadically. See, here's the thing. I drink sporadically and not a lot. But when I do drink, it's like shots of like hard alcohol. So I have a weird tolerance to alcohol that I usually don't have.
Like, I don't drink, but like just how my genetics are,
Yeah.
I feel like they'd have a really high tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also like, I just don't care.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, is I'm like mostly Irish, so it's just built into the bloodstream, I think. But but because my sister has hers, and then she's like, let me taste yours for a second. I was like, alright, just taste a sip of mine. And she's like, that is fucking so strong, what the fuck? There's steal for how much alcohol you get. Also, I should note that they're right at the front of the bar, it says 1 drink per ID. Just to give you an idea of how strong these drinks are.
Oh boy.
Which is a good thing, because I'm pretty sure if you had 3 of them, you'd be running around the park naked trying to fight people. Because it takes quite a bit to get me even, like, tipsy, like, noticeably tipsy, right? And I had the 1 drink, and at the end of that 1 drink, I was like, wow, this is the most drunk I've been in years. I'm like, years. Because I'm sitting there, and I'm feeling the slight, like, you know what, the slight, like,
Yes.
earth slightly moving on me, and I'm like, I think I might actually be drunk. That's rare for me. I haven't had that happen in years. Usually I get like a really mild buzz, which here's how you can tell. Here's how you can tell if I'm drinking. Here's how you can tell that I'm drinking and I have a buzz going, but I'm not drunk. I'm very sociable. I talk a lot and I have a lot to say. When usually I'm just like,
I don't want to exist.
Don't talk to me.
Talk to
Why
me.
are you talking to me?
Yeah.
But like, it went from the point where I was like, I'm talkable and I'm sociable, to like, I'm sitting here, but it feels like the
I'm
planet
not.
is moving a little bit. I'm definitely buzzed at this point.
That's funny.
So my sister's like, and we're walking, right? So now we're like walking, we finish our drinks, we start walking. And she's like, you're walking pretty good, you walk in a straight line. And I'm just like, yes, that's because I hide things very well. I hide things very well. I'm very good at playing around and getting where I need to be.
So, tell me about the shit show that was the concert.
We'll get there, Derek. Don't worry about that.
I'll get there? Okay.
We'll get there. I want to talk about the parks a little bit, because they're, the concert was at the end of the trip, you know? The parks are interesting. We went to the 3 cauldrons. Here's something that's fun. There's the 3 cauldrons, also boss battles coming up.
I can tell.
the three Three Broomsticks. Went to the Three Broomsticks, which was the Harry Potter, like, sit-down restaurant, kind of. And we went there because if you go there for breakfast, you can get a butterbeer with the breakfast.
Oh, nice.
And a butterbeer is like $8. And the breakfast is like, I think that breakfast is like 12 or 13 or something. So it's essentially like you get a breakfast with your butterbeer.
No, that's not too bad.
So we're like, oh, we'll do that for one of the days. They don't let you choose though. You only get the cold. You can't choose like the frozen or the warm. It has to be the cold, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping we get to pick. But all in all, it was fine. So we got to have butterbeer for the first time, which everyone rants and raves about how good it is.
It was okay?
No, it's really fucking good.
Okay.
I get it. Dude, I took a sip and I was like, I get it immediately. I'm like, this is incredible. Like, this is really badass.
I don't know, it's funny.
It's really distinct. It's funny because if you go online and find people that describe it, they're just like, it tastes like an orange soda, kind of, but with like a
something else.
Sprite, but also the cream over the top is like its own thing. That's like, and I was just like, and I got it immediately because I took a sip of it and I was like, I cannot describe this taste. It's incredible, but it's so distinctly
It's a
its own
cacophony,
thing that it's like, I don't know
in your
what the
mouth,
fuck
but it
this is.
tastes good.
It tastes like it tastes like butter.
Butterbeer.
The top of it tastes like butter, is the best way to describe it.
Huh.
The top foam tastes like some sort of butter that was converted to like a creamy foam. And the soda part of it tastes kind of sort of like an orange soda, but not quite. And that's...
Like an orange soda Sprite mix from what you're saying?
Not even.
Some people
Yeah,
say?
it's like not even. It's like, that's as close as you could compare it to.
Huh.
But it's like not quite that either. And those two combined, when you drink it and you get a good shot of both, is great. It's
Interesting.
really good.
Interesting.
And then everything tastes like that. The butterbeer frozen tastes like that. The butterbeer fucking fudge tastes like that. They all taste like it. It's crazy. It's like everything they sell that says butterbeer tastes like the drink. It's wild.
Interesting.
So it was very cool.
I'll take care of this guy.
Oh, now I want fucking breakfast food. God damn it.
Go to Denny's. They're always open.
I know.
But yeah, butterbeer really good. High recommendation. I like. Once you go there, you get it. It's really worth it. If you're gonna do it, but you don't want to pay an absurd amount for the drink, at least get it with the breakfast, and then you can give the illusion that you paid less for it. Because you can be like, oh, I paid less for this drink and paid more for the breakfast, when really you're paying for the drink and then getting a free breakfast, essentially.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's a trick to this one, but I don't know what it is. I think I have to wait and then like go up and attack him afterwards. Yeah, I did. Hold on, I'm like half focused on this.
No, it's so good.
But yeah, all the Harry Potter worlds are incredible. We had one problem where okay, alright, I get it. Go do your stupid bullshit. But yeah, all the Harry Potter ones are incredible. They look really good.
Okay.
And the rides are all super neat. There's this ride called Forbidden Journey that you go on, where they like put you in essentially a giant robot arm for constructing cars, but with ride seats on it.
Okay.
But you go through like this thing where it's like they got screens and to give the illusion that you're flying on like one of those broomsticks. What is happening? Why can't I move?
He's charging his laser beam.
Yeah, but like, why can't I move? I guess I gotta wait for this cutscene. Okay. Hold on. Focus. I'm not focused. And we're dead. That was fucking stupid. I hate this. Okay. But like, I was riding that ride, the Forbidden Journey, and it's like, it's mostly screens, but then it like pulls you in and shows you like real animatronics. Like they got a giant dragon head that comes by you that's supposed to breathe fire, but never breathe fire for us. It was not working when we rode it, and we rode it like 15 fucking times.
Oh, that's funny.
Because the line for it is short as shit. It's always like a 15-minute wait. You just get right on, right off, and get right back on. It's,
nice.
It's like so quick. So we rode it like a fucking billion times. But the first time I rode it, I was like, this is the scariest attraction ever. Because they're like, it's really dark, and you escape, and they're like, oh no, they've escaped into the dark, hollow whatever fucking area. And I'm like, oh, and it's just a room filled with giant fucking spiders in the dark, and you're like 2 inches away from them. I'm like, I hate this. Okay, I got this time. There we go, much better. Yeah, so that we get into the spider room, and I love playing it up for, I love playing it up when I'm on a ride, right? Especially when I'm on vacation. See me out at Six Flags, man, it's great. But we're on the ride and we get into the spider room, and it's just like, they like put you like 2 feet away from it, and then they just like shine the light on it, and it's just like a fucking, what I can only describe as like a fucking 5-foot tall tarantula in your face.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And I'm just like, oh fuck this, fuck you people, and they're like, don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. I'm like, please get me out of there. And they're just like, don't worry, they're not that dangerous. And I'm like, fuck you, they're not that dangerous. But they're like running through the fucking but yeah, so anyways, you go through that, and then you know what, that's not even the worst part. The worst part is the first time I rode it, they have the Dementors, which I don't know if you remember the Dementors, but they're pretty freaky looking. And they put those fuckers like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because they have to suck your soul, Chris.
2 inches away from your face so they can suck your soul. But like, the ride is so fucking dark. So like, I'm sitting there,
appear in front of you.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there, and then they just like, literally like, here's a Dementor in front of your face, and now like, here it is in the light, and now you can see it, and it's like 2 inches from your face, and the ride jump scared me like 3 fucking times. And, like, the first time I rode it, I got jump scared at the big fucking spider that I did not see coming. And then I got jump scared at one of the Dementors, and then I got jump scared at a second Dementor, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is this ride?
That's funny.
And the funny part is, I rode the ride 15 times, and even by ride, like, 10, I was still getting jump scared by the fucking Dementors because I'd forget where the fuck they were on the ride.
That's funny.
Meanwhile, my sister's like, I don't know what your fucking problem is, man. Oh god, who puts out? Oh my fucking god. I give up. I just give up. He's dead. I killed him.
Wow.
Everything's fine.
I'm glad we didn't have to do that other half of his health bar.
Yeah, it saves us a lot of time, right?
Because he just, like, fucking Deus Ex Machina and that bullshit.
So anyways, other rides. So they have the other Harry Potter ride, which is the Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, which very cool ride. Very long wait times.
Well, everybody loves Hagrid.
Another ride that was like usually an hour wait. We would do it like in the morning, and we did it once at night because the lines were just like really fucking long. But cool ride. It like it shoots you off. You do all the things. There's a point where you go up a spike and then roll backwards for a while, and then you do the course backwards. You go into a fucking cave, and they got spooky. Oh, this is the best part about this though. Actually, we're waiting in line for it the first time, and they let one group of Fast Pass in front of us before letting us go into the final queue, right? So, like, Fast Pass people pay to get in front of me, and then they go, and we're like, alright, well, whatever, it's one group. They let exactly 2 people in front of us, and I was like, well, that's weird, but whatever, and then let us go. And I was like, that's weird, but whatever. It was perfect, because it put them in the last row of the cart, so the first time we got to ride Hagrid's, we got front row in train.
Nice.
And it's incredible. And then the second time we rode Hagrid's, the same thing happened, and it put us in the front row of Hagrid's again.
Nice.
On the second time we rode it, and we're like, what are the fucking odds?
That's actually really good. That's really cool.
So we're sitting there like, what are the fucking odds of that? There's 2 in a row.
That's actually really dope.
So we got to ride Hagrid's front row twice. The first time we rode it, and the second time we rode it. Which was sick. And then... But yeah, the course is cool. You go backwards, and then it like puts you in this thing, and then it's like, hold on, we're gonna get you out of there. And then you're like sitting there in the darkness for a second, and then the whole track just goes... and drops down onto a second track, and then launches your ass out through a different cave, and I'm like, this ride is sick. And they like blast you with the evil fucking whatever people monsters they have in Hagrid's. I don't know anything about Harry Potter, but one of the creatures on the ride like blasts me with smoke. Like it's like literally right in my face and shoots me with smoke right before it like launches you out of the cave.
Nice work.
Super cool.
I knew you'd
Anyway,
do it.
super cool attraction. Super cool shit.
Where are you going?
I'll only talk about the attractions that I thought were unique or interesting. And then they have the Velocicoaster, which is their newest ride, which is a roller coaster based off of running. Essentially, the lore of the ride is that they, in Jurassic World,
Yeah, that's what I thought it was from.
they put a roller coaster inside the raptor pin.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but...
So that's the gag, is that the main dude from the movie, the main character of the movie, is just like, put a roller coaster in Jurassic Pin, they said. A terrible idea, I told them. And they didn't listen to me at all. And he's like, oh, they're like, you're on camera. He's like, oh, I am on camera? And he's like, yeah, this is being recorded right now. He's like, great, I want to go on record that I think this is a terrible idea. I don't know how long you people have been waiting in line, but you should leave now. It's like...
Always the possibility.
I love that.
It has a really cool effect in the queue where you sit at the queue and they like launch the roller coaster past the queue for the first launch, and then you can see the dinosaurs chase after the roller coaster through the windows. Dope. It's really fucking neat. I got a video of it. I'll show you later. But that ride is fucking crazy because I ride a lot of roller coasters.
He does ride a
and
lot of roller coasters.
I've rode a lot of record-breaking roller coasters, some of which that no longer exist. Rest in peace, King Dakar. That fucking ride was so sick, and they just fucking demolished it like it was nothing, or like 2 years ago. It's so sad. When I rode it, it was the tallest and fastest roller coaster ever built. And then it was just the fastest for a while. And then it was neither, I think. But, you know, it lasted a long time. But that roller coaster's crazy because it launches your ass like 70 miles an hour, 0 to 70. And then you go like halfway through the course, and then you hit a second boost pad, and boosts you even faster. There's no slow. You don't slow down at all. There's no speed loss by the time you hit the second booster. It just launches your ass even faster.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit. The second launch is crazy. It compressed my neck weird and gave me a headache. I was like, holy shit. And it has this sick final corkscrew over the water. It feels like you can touch the fucking water. You're that close.
That's actually really dope.
So fucking sick. You gotta come with me on all these roller coasters at some point. I'm gonna drag your ass to a theme park someday. Derek has a fear of heights. I'm gonna drag his ass to a theme park someday. To be fair, you won't have time to have a fear of heights. Especially on the Velocicoaster.
Yeah,
You're gonna be too busy going, Jesus Christ, this is so fast.
I'm gonna have to, like, make sure to get things to, like, make sure my glasses don't fall off.
No, you'll be fine. You never lose your glasses.
No, these are starting to bend.
Oh yeah, those are pretty loose, actually.
Yeah.
Because I wore sunglasses on, like, a lot of the roller coasters, and they didn't come off at all. Anyways, we're gonna have to call it here. We'll pick it up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.